happy Facebook Live night. It's not Facebook Live though anymore. It's YouTube Live. So thanks for finding me over here on YouTube. I moved things over from Facebook and I need to probably provide a better explanation to everybody about that. But basically, Facebook Lives weren't showing up for me to see on my laptop, so I wasn't able to see comments very well, and it was just really frustrating. So now I'm going to just go live on YouTube, and I'm going to share to my Facebook page. So that's actually what I'm going to do right now. So I'm hoping I got a new mount, and it looks like it's holding well, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and share so that we don't lose anybody. But I want to make sure that I'm able to see your comments and interact with you, because that's the whole point of going live. If I just wanted to pre-tape a video, I would, but that's not what I want to do. So let's see, blah, blah, blah. Great, I'm gonna switch. Sorry, so let me just make sure that we've shared this on Facebook so that folks can find us. Mystery stamping night. All right, and post. Perfect. And then I'm able to pull this up. And so if you chat, there we go. See, I'm gonna mute myself. So if you chat, then I'll be able to see that, and that's awesome. So I really am excited about that, and I think that this will probably be a better venue for me. One of the other reasons I'm doing it is because I want more people to find me, and people are looking to YouTube for their video content, for their classes, for techniques and tips and tricks. And I need to build my YouTube base in order to start monetizing and really making all of this work for me while I stay at home and try not to work a full-time gig. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Melissa Thomas from C2C Stamping, and welcome to my craft studio. I'm super excited to be here tonight. I have got a stamp set to show you that I haven't played with much, and a set of dies, both of which are retiring, and I'm a little bit sad about, and some DSP that's retiring, and I'll show you a really fun project tonight with our mystery stamping. If you want to craft along, then you're going to need the mystery stamping measurements. So I put them on Facebook, but what I can do is I can copy and paste this into the chat, and then you will have this. Hopefully that formats well. Okay. It might not format super well, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, so you need a basic white card base that is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 1 1/2 and 5 1/2. And then you're going to cut another piece that's 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So that could be either white or very vanilla, whatever matches the DSP that you're going to use. And then the DSP is going to be 4 by 4, and then you're going to need also 2 pieces that are 4 by 2, and of course like a label, die piece, punch piece, whatever, and a stamp set, and then a little bit of twine maybe. All right, so I'm going to show you a couple things before we get started, and I'm going to wait for a few more folks to show up. So if you're here and you're live, say hello, because I think I can see that like one person is watching, but it could be me. I don't know. So I know I also said that I was going to go live at 7:30 tonight, and people might have planned around it, but that was, anyways, someone else is bringing Marianne home from Winter Guard practice tonight, so it worked out that I could just go live at 7. And the rain has cleared and the sun is out, and I love this time shift. I do not love the darkness. I love light. And I like being able to like walk the dog at night, but still have it be light. We live in a dark night sky community, which means that we have no street lights, which means like at Christmas, it's fun, right? Lots of cool lights. But the minute people take down their Christmas lights, it gets really dark on the streets. So I prefer to walk when there's a little bit of sun out. So, okay. I went to the senior center today, and I was up at the North Austin one at the Domain at Maravilla, and we made two really cute projects that I want to show you. And I want to show you how to assemble the box. So we made this month's paper pumpkin. I took the paper pumpkin. Hey, Pat. I took the paper pumpkin and I split it. So I I volunteer at 2 different senior centers. I have one in North Austin that's they live there, they're residential. And then I have one that's like an independent senior center, a city-based one in South Austin. So I actually split the kit in half, and I designed an extra card for my folks at the South Austin one. And then for this one, I decided we would make the boxes because we've never made a 3D project before. And so I thought that would be really good. They learned how to use tear and tape. They learned how to assemble a box. And then they can share that with another resident, which is my hope. And then we made a card. So I'm going to show you both of those. I'm going to spin you around, and then we're going to make the mystery cards. So let's do that. All right, so hold on one sec. Let's see how well this goes. I'm hoping that we're good. All right, that looks pretty good. Not bad, not bad. All right. So that's my only concern, was that we would be, sorry, just adjusting a little because I'm getting back into my old, I'm using my old grid thing. I like this stamping mat thing. Yep, I could not find the button to flip letters on today. So I'm going to do a little bit of research and make sure that next time I go live, you can actually flip what I'm writing. Yeah. Okay, so this is the cute little box we made. It's a milk carton box. So it looks like an old-fashioned milk carton, which I love. And basically all that means is that they've added a little angled score line up here. And then we filled it with yummy chocolates. So there's a Ferrero Rocher in here and a cute little caramel Ghirardelli little caramel bunny. And then the other thing that I do that I like is this is actually, it's grass, but it's edible. And so because we have dogs who get into everything, it's actually like a sugar-based piece, and you can eat it. You can find it at like World Market and stuff. So if you have cats or dogs who get into your little things, this is a really nice option. So super cute, easy. We just put this piece on here, and we have the little decoration. And then the card we made is around here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. So the card we made this time that went with the kit is this cute one that has this little wreath, and then we did some stamping, and then it has this really cute envelope. I love this size. This is great for money or checks. So, you know, grandmas can send a little money for Easter. And then the one we made, I think I showed you guys before, at the South Austin, was the other one in the paper pumpkin, which was also super cute. It just required glue dots and a little bit more fine detail work with this die cut piece on the outside. So sometimes I make choices about, you know, what projects are going to go to what center. And kind of in terms of like manual dexterity and ability to do stuff. I want to show you a couple tricks on putting this box together, because I think this is really important, and everyone today found all of my tips helpful. So I'm hoping that you will too. So, and then we'll get to Mr. Stamping, I promise. That's what you're here for. All right, so we're going to put the tear and tape on the tab. And then I found we needed to put it on the one that was farthest from here. So one of the things I do, I keep my tear and tape really close. Like I don't like pull off a whole bunch. I keep it nice and tight. I press it down, and then I tear really close to the roll so that I can save the rest. And then I make sure to burnish it, right? And kind of get in there and make sure that it's actually gonna stay, okay? So then you're gonna go ahead and fold your box. So having it pre-scored and folded, so basically we're gonna train the paper on what to do, right? So we're going to say, okay, paper, this is what we want you to do. You're going to do this. I even had them do a mock fold up. The other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of score these lines too. I found that when I didn't do that, the box didn't go together as easily. And you can just get in there and, you know, really mess with that. Okay, so I had them actually put the box together like they were gonna build a box. So I said, okay, we're gonna practice. You're gonna fold in your little flaps. You're gonna fold in your big flaps. You're gonna put it together. You maybe even are going to squish this down. So what we're doing is we're training the paper, right, to do what we want it to do, but we're also helping people to understand how to build the box before the adhesive is released. Because if you don't know how it's going to go together and then you take the tear and tape off and then you're just gluing stuff randomly, you might not see the shape and kind of how it's going to fit and how it's going to go. So now that I've trained the box what to do, right, now I'm going to take this tear and tape off, and I take it off from the side, right, not the end. Because if I take it off from the end, it's just going to peel the whole thing up. But if I take it off from the side, then I just get the tear and tape up, okay? And then I like to just meet that box right there. So when I do that, then what it allows me to do is it's even. I know it's flat. This box is going to work both ways. It's just going to be perfect. And then when I pull these pieces down, I'm going to go ahead and take off both of these pieces of tear and tape. And then I'm going to hold it like this and try to make it as square as possible before I put this last flap down. And then I like to get a tool or something in there. In this case, it might just have to be scissors because I don't know where my bone folders are. And just make sure wherever that other piece of adhesive is that I've got it nice and burnished in there. Okay? So now the box will go together. Super simple, right? And now we can fill it. And then we'll just poke all these little holes out and put a little decoration on. So hopefully that was helpful and just kind of gave you an idea of how to do that. All right, let's do this, Mr. Stamping. So we are going to use, I'm out of room. I got a lot of like side projects going on my desk, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'm gonna move this temporarily here and now temporarily back here. All right, I'm gonna use white. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to score it so that I can get 2 out of here because I'm actually going to end up making a lot of these. So next month is Girl Scout Volunteer Appreciation Month. So I'm going to score at 1.5 and 5.5. So I'm going to do 5.5 first because it's easier. So score is the light one, right? So I'm going to score this at 5.5 and then 1.5. So next month is Girl Scout Appreciation Month, and I thought it would be really nice to make some cards. I usually make cards for those in our service unit who are being given awards. So we have like an awards program that we do, and I help with that. And but this year I wanted to give maybe everybody who comes to the service unit meeting something. So. All right, and then we just cut it at 4 1/4. And now this other piece, they said we need it to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So we're just making a little square. Great. Okay. So I'm going to use the fun paper that I haven't used much of. Zoo Crew. I love these little guys. So I'm probably going to take some of them and I'm going to punch some of them out because I want to make some Girl Scout cards with, like, for the girls in the troop too. But I have enough sheets of this that, you know, I can do these cards and I think I can do those cards too. So this is going to be 4 by 4, and we're going to get a lot of these out of here. So that's awesome. So we're just going to do 4 by 4. And then I don't love the back of this. It's like little flowers, which is fine. I just don't think that it is what I want for this. We do have some masculine troop leaders, and so I want to make sure, like, I like that one because I can see him. It's funny. I'm being picky. I love it. This skunk is amusing. But I also like Mr. the Pig is funny too. So, all right, we'll do the little lion. All right, and then the other piece we needs to be 4 by 2, and we need a couple of those. So the back side of these, some of these papers are really, I mean, all the papers are really cute. This one's kind of cute. Let me see. I like the front of that one though. There's a couple sheets that I like less, and there's a couple sheets I like more. I like that less. Definitely. So there's dancers. If you don't have the Zoo Crew paper, I never got the stamp set, but it is going to retire. So there's dancers. And then the flip side of the dancers, which I think I have less use for dancers, so I'm probably going to use this. There's the musicians, which I think are really funny for like the band and polka dots that go with that. So I'll probably make some band cards. There's the little artist and yogi and baker. I think these are cute. And the crochet person. And then the back side of that are the little waves. And then there's this one, which is the birthday, which I also don't think I need a ton of those. And it has the little kind of crazy stars on it. So I think I'm going to use this one. And I just need a piece that's 4 by 2. So I need 2 pieces like that. So I'm just going to run, and I think I want them, yeah, I'm going to do them like this. So the pieces are going to run like this, which is good. This is kind of what I would want. And so we'll do 1 piece, and then we'll do 2 pieces. All right, and then we just need a little label. And I went ahead, I'm gonna use a stamp set and a die set. So this is the tailor-made tags, and these are retiring, which makes me sad. I don't feel like we got enough time with them, and so it's definitely something that I want to see. I want to play more with, and I'm not 1000% sure that I'll give this up. All right, so we've got this, we've got this. Okay. I'm trying to remember how this goes together. Sorry. Right, because that pops there, and then that goes there, and that goes there. Is that right? I think that's right. I don't know. You tell me. All right. Yep, that's it. Okay. So this arm, I really do need that bone folder. So this arm, we're just gonna, this is kind of a centering piece, and this piece you're going to glue here so that when you, when this comes forward, right, it's gonna reveal, we're gonna put a piece of DSP here, I'm pretty sure, and a piece of DSP here. Fun. Because the other choice would be, do you like, you love it when I puzzle, right? No, that's it. Okay. All right, so we're going to add some glue here. And then the stamp set I'm using is actually one that's retiring that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to give up. I like that this is a square, and I have a minute to kind of make sure that I've got it all square on my square. So we're just creating this front panel so that this kind of pops up like this, okay? I die cut it in vellum and in white, and I'm gonna try both of them and see if I like one better than the other. So this piece is just gonna be glued right back here. And then what's nice is this piece is gonna be glued here, but there's still room to write, okay? So with Girl Scout Week, Girl Scout Appreciation, Volunteer Appreciation, Teacher Appreciation, right? All the things, right? I would encourage you to get the Everyday Things kit stamp set. This stamp set, I love it. It's super cute. And I'll show you a fun sample that I had made before with it. I played with it last year for Teacher Appreciation, and I'll definitely be doing some fun stuff with it this year for Teacher Appreciation. Also, like Nurse Appreciation. Marianne's been eating lunch in the nurse's office lately. So, all right, so one of the reasons that I like to stamp a sentiment and put it on a card front with vellum is because you can still see kind of what's happening behind it, and I think that's kind of cool. We are going to retire our vellum, so if you like Stampin' Up! Vellum, I would recommend you get another pack. I know that you probably don't go through a ton of vellum, but other vellum is more expensive and not as nice, and so I would really encourage you to get our vellum and stock up. It might go on sale April 9th. That's when all the retiring items are going to go on sale. I haven't really paid much attention to the sale list. I'm going to stamp this in Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to stamp it on both the white one and the vellum, partly because I want to see if it's bold enough and like if I can use it on here. If I can't, then I won't, but I can always use it on another project. All right, so you've got that. So it's cute, but it's probably not strong enough. You could double layer them, right? So that's kind of a cute look. And you could even offset them, right? So like that's a really cute look to have the card and then kind of have this little tag that's offset. So maybe I'll do that because that's fun. All right, so I'm gonna be really gentle with this because I know it hasn't dried. And so one of the things I do with vellum is I kind of, when I'm gluing it to something, I kind of spread it around a little. You could use like a sponge or something to do that too. All right, so I've got those pieces glued together, and then I need some twine. So we could do any number of twine situations. We could do something really razzle-dazzle. I really like this leather cording, and I think that for Girl Scouts, I think it's really cute. So I think we'll do this. This is nice. It's kind of like a little extra elevated situation. So I'm going to see if I can get two of these ends through here. Maybe. Oh yes, there we go. This cord is neat because it is got a little bit of hint of gold on it, and so I love that we can. So this is cute because didn't mean for this to happen. But you could do one way with the vellum on the back, or you could do this way with the vellum on the front. Two different looks. One's a little bit more bold than the other. But I think I'm going to do the vellum on the front just because it's cute. So I want to be careful. Like, I'm going to have to block somebody. So I've got to figure out, am I going to block, you know, this guy, or am I going to, right, like who's going to get blocked on this? And then I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back. And I think Marianne might be home. Oh, there she is. All right. All right, so I'm going to do that. Super cute. And then for this, I'm probably going to go ahead and just cut those short, only because I don't need something super long, and I still want it to fit into the envelope. So, all right, so there is our fun fold, mystery stamping. These items are all retiring as well. So if you love the metallic woven ribbon, if you love the gold faux leather trim, all of these colors are retiring as well. So Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, and Parakeet Party, they're all retiring as well. So these are all really fun products. We are losing a lot in retirement this year, but hopefully you enjoyed these projects. And then I'll show you my other card that I had in here. This one was really fun. So this was from last summer. So featuring those little glossy dots. This is the paper, that eclectic paper. And then I just stamped and colored a few of the pencils. And then this is from the stitched radiating dies. This heart is a really cute heart. So hopefully this gives you a couple of fun ways to use this stamp set. If you're a parent and you need thank you cards for coaches, but also, you know, thank you cards for your local police, for healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, right? These are all really, really wonderful, easy and clean stamped images to color and play with. And I mean, they're easy to cut out. I fussy cut that. That's not hard, you know. But hopefully you love these projects. Thanks for joining me here live on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'm just super excited to be here. Make sure that you chat and say hello. And if there's something retiring that you're going to miss, maybe comment down below and tell me what's retiring that you're going to miss. If you're not on my newsletter list, let me know, because I just sent out the retiring list yesterday, and I can get you a copy of that. So, all right, I'm going to flip it over there. All right, bye, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Bye.